back to the channel, guys, and we have a new codex. The Adeptus Mechanicus have getting some new allies in the form of a knight armiger, and they've come to this planet to set up an outpost to start building and excavating among these Eldari ruins. Who is showing up? The Drukhari, Cabal of the Black Heart, and the Witch Cult of the Red Grief, along with the Coven of Flesh. So yes, very interesting new Dark Eldar Codex. Very powerful, Lucy.
Yep, and cheap.
Cheap?
The points.
Oh, yeah. You get a lot of bang for your buck with Dark Eldar now. And I put my army out, and Lucy went, "Is that your army?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh." Lucy has a lot of models. I've got a lot of firepower though. She's got a lot of firepower and a lot of very cool stratagems. I think the Dark Eldar have some very good stratagems. I think the Adeptus Mechanicus ones are very themed, but they're not amazing. There's not that many that I would use. So we're going to keep things nice and simple for today's game. We're just going to play a game of Cleanse and Control, which is draw 3 cards each turn. Dawn of War deployment and 6 objectives. So we've got number 4, number 5, number 6, number 1, number 2, and number 3. So without further ado, let's have a look through these forces. Okay, so here we go. This is a massive 2,000 point army of Drukhari. Lucy, there's a lot of models here.
I know. I feel so...
I built this in Battlescribe and it was nearly 2,500 points. And now it comes in, I think it's 1998 with all the upgrades. So, not too shabby at all.
I don't have words.
So, it's 3 patrol detachments. You've got a Cabal, you've got a Witch Cult, and you've got a Coven detachment. Yep. Each one of them is going to get their own buffs. So, we'll talk through each of them. But for the start of the game, you are spending one of your 7 command points for Alliance of Agony, which means a Homunculus and Succubus in the army, because the Archon is the Warlord, also get Warlord traits.
Yep.
So that's being spent, and we'll talk through each of the detachments first of all. So starting off down here, we've got the Cabal of the Black Heart. So they all get +1 to the power from pain table. And anything that doesn't have power from pain, which is Raider, Venom, Ravager, Reaper, and the Razorwing, all gain 6 upfield no pain essentially.
Yes.
Which is handy. And that is one of the many reasons that Lucy's took it. She has took the Warlord trait Labyrinthine Cunning. And what that means is every command point that Lucy spends or that I spend, she rolls the dice for each command point, not stratagem, and on a 6 she gets it back.
Well, you definitely sure it's command point.
Command point. It says so right there in the codex. And she has taken the artifact, which is the writ of something, which I can't remember, which means that anybody within 6 inches of the Warlord gets, with the Cabal keyword, gets to reroll wound rolls of a 1.
Yep.
The Archon now gives a reroll to hit rolls of a 1 bubble, which is very handy. So Lucy's also got a unit of 10 Cabalite warriors with a splinter cannon in, going in a raider with a disintegrator cannon and a broken ether sail. And she's going to be spending a command point for something engines.
So I'm putting it in.
To put it in deep strike basically. So she's used 2 of 7 command points straight away. She can't re-roll to get these ones back, unfortunately. What's it called? Screaming Jets. So you can either use Screaming Jets or Webway Portal. Webway Portal is for infantry, Screaming Jets for vehicles. You can only use one or the other. So we've then got a unit of 5 Cabalite warriors with 1 blaster in there, and they're going in the Venom with 2 splinter cannons. We've then got a Ravager with 3 Dark Lancers in one of the heavy support slots, and then we've got a Forge World Reaper, again taking the Cabal trait so that you can be affected by all the reroll 1 goodness.
Yep.
And then we've got a Razor Wing, which has changed. The missiles are now 3d3 shots if you use one of them. 2 Dark Lancers and a Splinter Cannon. That is the Cabal slot with some Mandrakes in the Elite slot.
Before, so I'm excited.
They're much improved. We went over them in the Codex review, so go and check that out. Much, much better.
And the purple.
Of course, I wasn't going to do mine green. Moving across, we've got the Witch Cult of the Red Grief.
Yay.
We've got a Succubus with an Archite Glaive and Agonizer. And because we've spent a point for Alliance of Agony, her Warlord trait is going to be the one that gives you +1 invulnerable save. I don't remember the name of it though, but it's
just said it as
it's the Red Grief one. Hyper Swift Reflexes.
Yep.
And Lucy's given her +1 Strength Combat Drug because we've used the other 2 that she wants. And that one, you know, if she swings the Archite Glaive, she's going to be Strength 6, so it's handy. We've then got a unit of 9 Witches, which are essentially
Blood Brides.
Blood Brides now, which is great because you always paid the points for them.
I would just love the Witches. I would love to have had more, but we wanted to put a bit more variation in.
Yep. So the leader is there with an Agonizer. That's the only special weapon in there.
Yes,
only thing.
I know I'm boring, but it's hard enough for me to remember the rules, so yeah.
So they've got +1 attack, and the Cult of the Red Grief allows you to run and charge, and re-roll that charge, which is very handy. And of course, 9 of them and the Succubus are going in a Raider with Disintegrator Cannon. Then, one of the only times that you might see this, we decided to try out a block of 20 Hellions. It's not cheap. It's really not cheap. But 2 poison shots each, 14-inch movement, and with the Cult of the Red Grief they can advance and charge. When they advance they have assault weapons so they can still shoot. Very, very handy, and there's quite a few stratagems that Lucy can use on these as well. And also in this detachment is there is 12 Chimera here. We are going to be using the new Beastmaster model that I've converted up, so go and check out the video for that. Essentially this guy counts as a Beastmaster and 3 Chimera, and then we've got 9 Chimera.
But look, the blood splat on the
base represents where each model is, just for your guys' convenience. So you'd probably never be able to run this in a tournament, but this is a friendly game still, so that's what we're staying with. And then finally Lucy has decided to go with a Prophets of Flesh Coven, which means they get +1 invulnerable save. The Homunculus has a Electro-Corrosive Whip and Stinger Pistol. We've then got a unit of 9 racks with a single liquefier gun in there. And then a unit of 2 Talos with 2 Micro Scalpels and 2 Splinter Cannons each. And the Warlord is going to take the Prophet of Flesh specific one, which is Diabolical Soothsayer. So one of these guys can reroll 1 hit, wound or damage. No, it's just the Warlord. Yep, your Warlord can reroll a single hit roll, wound roll, saving throw or damage roll for your Warlord. In addition, before the first battle round, roll a D3 and gain that many additional command points. So the one that she spent to take that, she's instantly got back.
and the other one.
At minimum.
Oh yeah.
So basically she's down to minimum 6, but we'll roll for that. This is a lot of models and I think it's going to bring a lot of hurt. Okay guys, so here we go. Ravion is back. He's his old former self, and this time he's aligned himself with the house of, or the Forge World of Styges 8. Didn't laugh. She's been laughing at the name of it. So I don't have 6 robots today because I've lent them to Sam Goodwin for a tournament tomorrow, or today. But I do have something to fill their place. A Knight Armiger.
Debut.
Don't kill it first turn, please. Let it at least fire. So, I was very, very close to being able to build a brigade here. But I'm 1 fast attack short, so I'm going to have to paint up my Iron Striders. So, we have 5 troop choices. Could have had 6, but I've gone for 5. What we have is a unit of 5 Vanguard, the Alpha having a Taser Gourd, an Arc Pistol, and there's a Plasma in there. And then we've got another unit of 5 with Plasma, 2 Plasmas in there, and an Omnispecs to ignore cover. We've then got a unit of 10 Rangers with an Omnispecs. We've got a Taser Gourd, an Arc Pistol, 2 Arc Rifles, and a Transonic Arquebus. For Elite, we have a unit of Rustalkers with Transonic Razors and Cord Claws, and we've got a unit of Infiltrators with Taser Gourds and Flechette Blasters. We also have a Data Smith. HQs, we've got a Tech Priest Engine Seer, and we've got Ravion with an Eradication Beamer and not a Macro Stubber, that's the pistol, the other one. I think it's a Phosphor Blaster. He's got an Omniscient Mask. His Warlord trait will be Monitor Marvelous. Once per game he can re-roll a single hit, wound or damage roll, and for each stratagem spent by my opponent or me, roll a d6, and on a 6 I get a command point back. So if Lucy uses a 2 or a 3 point stratagem, I only get 1 roll, not 2 or 3 like what she would. I've then got 2 single Dragoons, both with the pistols. Oh, you hit them. Oh, I've just realised, you don't know what Stygies 8 means. That if you shoot me from more than 12 inches away, you're at -1 to hit me. So see these? You're at -2 to hit them. Yeah. We've then got a unit of 3 Arc Breaches, a unit of 3 Grav Destroyers. I would have preferred Plasma, but mine are built with Grav and Phosphor Blasters. We've got the 2 Castellan Robots with all Phosphor. And because one of my onagers is magnetised, I've decided to paint an extra weapon just for Lucy with all them flying skimmers. An Icarus array, which means I get +1 to hit against flyers. And then of course 2 neutron lasers, all of them kitted out with the extra heavy stubber. And then the Knight Armiger with the Melter Lance and a Melter Gun. I think it's very overcosted, but let's see what it does. As I said, Warlord trait is Monitor Marvelous, and the relic that I'm taking is Remnant of the Technomartyr. So, what that does is each time I lose a wound, I can roll a dice, and on a 6 I ignore it, so I can feel no pain. And any units that fire Overwatch within 6 inches of my Warlord and hit, they get to make an additional attack. So it's not bad. It's not bad. And that is it. Let us crack on with the game. Okay, so welcome back after deployment. I have formed a very long line with the infiltrators in reserve. I've got a fast moving flank here, a very strong centre for Shooty, and a mobile flank at this side. Lucy, meanwhile, has put 1 of her raiders in reserve. The Mandrakes are in reserve, and everybody else is hiding. She did get an extra 3 command points because of the Homunculus Coven Warlord trait. Prophets of Flesh, that was the name of them. So essentially she was on 7, she spent 1 and then got 3 back, puts it to 9, and she spent 1 more, so she's back down to 8, which is still more than what she started with. So, as it stands, Lucy actually finished sitting up first. I've got a lot of units and I thought she had a lot. So she gets +1 to the roll. So, I roll a 5. And Lucy rolls a 6, which is a 7, which means she can't beat it. But of course, before we go any further, can the might of the Technomartyr, the Omniscient...
I rolled a 7. How can you beat that?
I can seize the initiative. That's a thing in 40k. Nope, that's a 3, so straight over to Drukhari, turn 1. Okay, so turn 1 for Drukhari. Lucy has drew secure objective 1 twice, and secure 3. And there's 1, and yes, we did shuffle the cards. So, the Venom is pushed forward slightly, so it's within 18 of the breaches if Lucy wants to have a pop at them. The Ravager and the Reaper just shuffling ever so slightly. This guy stayed where he was, so Lucy doesn't suffer the minus penalty. The Archon moving slightly towards that, still within 6 of the Flyer, so the reroll hits and wounds of a 1 will keep that. Lucy has also moved the Beasts just back here a little bit. The Talos are pushed forward, and the racks in their radar are staying down this side of the building here. And of course the Witches here. Lucy measured it up, and even with a reroll and charge, she'd need a 4 or 5 inch run with the Witches, and then a 12 rerolling to reach the Rangers over that way. So she's going to bide her time for the minute. Okay, so opening up with this Venom straight across into the breaches down here. And I forgot to mention as well, I am choosing Shroud Psalm as my first canticle. So they do have a 2-up save whilst they're there.
You say that now.
Do you want to shoot something else? You could have 6 shots at them guys. They've only got a 3-up save.
Oh, only.
Well, they've got a 4 but plus 1 because they've been in cover.
Yeah, I'm more scared of the little robots than the guys, so... But saying that, if it's a Q objective, there's more guys. Yeah, I'll just go for the guys in there.
You're going for the ones over there?
Yeah.
So she's only got 6 shots because she's out around the fire range, but you're hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the Archon. So the 2 misses, and then wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s because of your relic. So 3 wounds, and I've got 3 up.
Ooh.
2 dies straight away. Now the guys inside of the Venom, right?
Yep.
4 splinter rifles. You can reach them if you want, and then you've got 1 blaster which is range 18. The blaster's going to have to go at them.
Yep. Right, so I'll do the 4 guys first.
Now these don't get the rerolls because these aren't technically on the board. 2 more. Nope, fine. And a blaster, 1 shot.
Yeah.
You're going to have to go for these because it's all that's in range.
It's just so weird.
3s. It's strength 8 and toughness 5, so 3s to wound. And it's minus 4. So I've got a 6 up. Which I fail, and I would have failed anyway. Now, this is why blasters are now good, Lucy. It's now D6 damage. Oh look, you killed one. Totally outright.
Do they blow up?
They don't know. But that would have only been 2 damage before, and you wouldn't have killed them.
Yep.
So, not bad initial volley of shots. Let's see what she's going to shoot with next. So I've just remembered I'm running Stygies 8, not Mars. And Lucy should have been at -1. We'll try and remember the rest of the game.
Yep.
So she's going to go with the Reaper next. And the Reaper, you want to open up against the Onagers because you don't like them when they hit there.
No. And I can't reach the Dragoons, so which I hate more.
Yeah. So you've got -1 to hit, so you've got D6 shots for 2.
Oh, jeez. Go on, it's early in the game. Command point.
You get 1 shot, but do you get your command point back?
Oh, man.
No, do I get 1? Yes,
no,
I do.
I thought I used with strategies.
Yeah, that is a stratagem. It's a stratagem reroll. So I'm on 7 command points, which is more than what I began with.
Right.
4's to hit.
I was going to say, I can't remember what I'm doing. Oh.
That's a 2 and it misses, unfortunately. Do you want to go with the Ravager next?
Go on.
3 Dark Lancers.
You? No.
No, you get the 6. So you're hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Reroll the 1. Full house. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. So 1 fail, and I've got a 5 up invulnerable save, and I get to reroll 1s.
Right.
Wait there though, because this is 2d6 damage now. It could be fatal. I got that free command point. I really want an Onager to stay alive. So that was me reroll for me rules. This is a command reroll. Which I fail. Do I get that back? No, I don't. Does Lucy get a command point? No, she doesn't. And you do 2d6 damage. Oh no! Oh my word.
Yeah.
Oh, not the best. Next up though, she's going to have the Razor Wing, so let's pick her targets with that. Right, so the Razor Wing next. Are you going for the one on this side, or do you want to go for the centre one?
No, the one on that outside.
The one on the outside.
I'll start with the 2 Dark Lancers.
Yeah.
And I'm a -1, aren't I?
You are, so your 4s re-rolling 1s.
Hey.
Strength 8, toughness 7, so 3s.
Oh.
Both wounds.
-4.
5 up in run. Both go through. 2d6 damage.
Come on, be better this time. Yeah!
Oh! 12! You did nominate the missiles to go at him as well, didn't you?
I did. Ah.
But it's going to kill him anyway because he was on 2 wounds. He lost 2 wounds. So unfortunately your missiles will be lost. And I don't explode. That scores Lucy first blood. First blood. And then 3 shots with the splinter cannon. She already nominated into the Rangers. So -1, the 2 misses. 4s re-rolling 1s, 2 hits. 3+. And I pass them both. Okay, so next up the Talos. Haven't really got a massive target, so Lucy's going to keep trying to go for these. You never know, you might force some off with morale.
Ah, yes.
So, 12 shots. Talos normally hit on 4s, but you're -1.
Yeah, so I've got nothing else to reinforce, so...
No re-rolls, unfortunately, just your 5s and 6s.
4.
It's not bad. And then you're wounding on 4s, of course.
Yeah.
1. 3+.
Oh.
No, absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Ah, not a lot left. You've got 2 raiders with disintegrator cannons. So, where would you like to fire them? These guys are good in combat. You've got...
I'm going to go for them.
Right, well, you've got 1 each, so should we go with the back one? Well, this one can see here. Do you want to go for them?
Yeah, go on then.
3 shots.
Yep.
4s to hit. Because of your -1. Your strength 5 and toughness 3.
Why can't I get it in?
That's 1 and it's -3.
Yep.
Which drops me 6 up in run. And I failed, so that's 1 of them gone as well. And of course I'm not going to take that, but then you've got the same again from the other one. Do you want to go for the same unit?
Yep, keep pumping away at them.
So your 1 misses. Right, your 4 does hit though.
I thought I missed.
So 2 wounds, 2 6-ups. Pass 1, fail 1, that's 1 more down. And I think that is everything. So we need to do some morales. I presume you're not going to do any charges because you're out of range.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
You score 3 points for secure objective 1 and 3 and first blood.
Yep.
So morale checks, don't roll a 6 for these. Fine, and don't roll a 6 for these. And they're fine. So that's 4 points altogether for Lucy straight off the bat. And I need to stamp back really, really hard here because she's 4 points in the lead already. Okay, so I've drew Assassinate, Secure Objective 2 and Defend Objective 2. Well, where is Objective 2? In there. So that isn't happening. So what have I done? Well, this Dragoon has pushed forward, this Dragoon has advanced, but the Knight Armiger has pulled forward to try and go for this guy here. So I am going to use a stratagem, but not right now. What I'm going to do first of all is shoot the Melter Gun and the Melter Lance at the Venom.
Oh.
Now the Venom automatically has a -1 to hit Lucy.
It does.
So I get D3 shots with the Lance for 3, which means I hit on 4s.
Nice.
I'm strength 8. They all wound. So you have 3 5-up invulnerable saves. You pass 2. And each one is D6 damage, but because I'm within half range, I roll 2 and pick the highest. So the first one does 4, you need a double 1. Does 6. So, does it explode? No, it doesn't.
Close, but no.
And you've got 5 guys inside. That was a 4, so no, they all get out fine. They're absolutely all fine. And for everybody that's just commented saying you forgot to feel no pain, no we didn't.
Well, we did, but we're doing it now.
6s.
1.
So you ignored 1, which means 9 wounds, which still would have killed it.
Yep.
So, Lucy has jumped them out here. It's now stratagem time, I think.
What are you going to use?
I'm going to use, it's called Elimination Volley, and these all get basically +1 to hit. But the Datasmith is going to change their protocols.
Wait, I'm going to use a stratagem.
Are you actually going to use that right now?
I don't want you minus a +1 to hit or anything.
Which means that they're hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Which means you would be hitting on 2s then, if you got it on.
No, I hit on 4s normally.
Right, yeah, you ain't doing that.
Seriously? You're actually using it?
Yeah.
Oh no. So, it's 2 command points for me.
To use.
So technically, I've now spent the command points. I've used the stratagem.
Do you get yours back?
No. It's 2 command points, so you get to roll 2 dice. You don't get any, and then now, on a 1, nothing happens.
Wait, can I try and get mine back?
You just did.
I thought it was yours. I get the go for yours as well, don't I?
Oh yeah, so now you roll 3 dice to see if you get yours back. You get 1 back.
Nice.
Now, you roll a dice, and on a 1, nothing happens.
Yes!
Basically, I get my 2 command points back.
And you don't get
but I can't use that stratagem. Wow. Because all of that grav fire, imagine if I'd had a unit of 6 robots, you would have absolutely stopped that, wouldn't you? So, you're at, that essentially cost you 2 command points.
I'm at 6.
I still get my command points back because you didn't roll a 6. But I'm going to change their protocols to fire twice next turn.
Oh.
And that's fine. Right. Next up though, the breaches are going to be firing their arc rifles into the Reaper. I forgot what it was called there. So I'm hitting on 4s. I'll reroll that one. All hit. It's strength 6. A Reaper is toughness 6. It's higher than a Raider. So 4s. 2 wounds. Now, heavy arc rifles, the damage has an attack characteristic of d6, it's -2.
Oh.
So you've got your 5 up in run. You fail both and it's 2d6 damage. So I do 7 damage, he's got 5 wounds remaining.
No, I've got me fail up here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
5 wounds remaining. Not many other people are really within range, so I'm going to count up where the bots can shoot. These guys have moved and advanced forward though, so actually, you know what I'll do?
What?
All of these are firing at the...
They can run and shoot, fight. Shoot.
The Canberra haven't ran.
Oh, I thought you said you'd advanced.
Okay, advanced in terms of I've moved forward thematically. So yeah. It's so confusing sometimes with terminology. So I've got 3 plasmas there. They are 2 separate squads, Lucy, but it doesn't really make that much difference. So Plasma Cavalier is changed. It's now only... Oh, do I supercharge it? I think I need to supercharge it. Yes, I'll have to do them separately. So, 2 guys in 1 unit. So that misses, and then 2 guys in the other unit. Well, 1 guy in the other unit, sorry. So they all hit. I'm strength 8 now.
How many was that?
I haven't wounded yet.
Oh.
I'm strength 8. Kronos and Talos are toughness 6, but they're 7 because your monk's there. So I need 3s to wound. So that is 3. Now normally you would have a 5 invulnerable save. But because of Prophets of Flesh, you get a 4 invulnerable save.
Yep.
So you fail 2, and it's 2 damage apiece, so that's 4. You get 4 feel no pains. So one of them takes 3 wounds. Drops him to, I think I've got 7 wounds each.
Yeah.
So one's down to 4 wounds. However, I've then got 1, 2, I've got 3 guys left over with radium carbines. And the arc pistol is going to be out of range. So 3s to hit with these. What? See, I'm not a bad player, I swear. Just dice always hit me. Apart from when I played Phil last week.
I think we just got so here they might properly give you.
Yeah, I didn't even wound you there, so.
Roll a 5?
Yeah, I'm only strength 3. These guys down here, though, are within range. So we've got the Transonic Arquebus, and we've got 2, 3, 4 Galvanic Rifles.
What are you going for?
Talos. So they hit. I'm strength 4. So that's 1 wound, no AP. So 3 up armour, which she passes. And then the 2 Arc Rifles. Both hit. Strength 6, needing 5s. That's 1 wound, -1. That fails, and I'm sure an Arc Rifle is D3 damage. Nope, it's 1.
Oh, so close.
And then I've got the Transonic Arquebus, and I think I'm within rapid fire range. No, it's only heavy 1, sorry. I hit, strength 7, and I fail to wound. Right, next up we've got the bots and the grab. Okay, so these guys with a heavy grab are going to shoot into the raider over there. 2 of the Phosphor Blasters are within range. The robots, I want to send one after the Ravager and one after the Talos, but I think I need to shoot at the Ravager.
You want to finish one off before you start on something else?
No, I'm going to do both of these. They're both going for the Ravager.
Right.
Are you wanting to use that stratagem where it's further -1 to hit? Bearing in mind I am only shooting once here, and I hit on 4s, which means you'll drop us to 5. Not using it?
No.
Okay. So I'll roll this twice. Reroll the 1s because of Ravion. I'm strength 6. Your Ravager is toughness 6, so 4s. And that is 3 wounds initially. You got a 5 up invulnerable save against it. And I'll get to reroll them. And then I need 4s to wound you. And that's 2, so that's 5 up invulnerable saves altogether, Lucy.
Come on.
Saves 1, then you get your 6 up. Didn't stop any, so you've lost 4 wounds, leaves the Ravager on 6 wounds remaining. Not bad, not bad. So we're going to have 15 shots next against the Witch Raider over here. Now this one doesn't have Feel No Pain. So I'm re-rolling the 1s. And I'm hitting on 4s. That's a fair amount of hits. I only missed with 4. I'm strength 5, so I'm wounding you on 4s.
Reroll that one if you want.
Okay, thank you. So that's 6 wounds, and you need your 5 up invulnerable save again.
Yeah.
And she saves 3, so that's just 3 damage. You don't get your Feel No Pain, unfortunately, because it's from the Cult of Red Grief. So 3 damage on that Raider drops that one to 7. But I've got the Phosphor Blasters as well, actually. I forgot about that.
Same one.
Sorry?
You want the same?
Yeah. I missed anyway. Now, that is almost everything fired. I felt like I should have a lot more firepower. So, next up though, the Neutron Laser. Neutron Laser is going straight for that Ravager, and his Heavy Stubbers will go for the Talos. In fact, no, Heavy Stubbers are going for them.
Oh.
Yep. So the Heavy Stubbers first at them. And I re-roll the 1s because of Ravion. 2s miss. Stubbers are strength 4, your toughness 3. So that's 4, 5 up armor saves, and then 6 up Feel No Pain. So 2 warriors die. So not the blaster. Right. Then the Neutron Laser is going for the Ravager.
Yep.
D3 shots. Oh, yes. See, this is why the 2 command point -1 to hit you would have been handy. I'm going to do that all game and knock that. So I'm hitting you on 3s. I'm wounding you on 2s. I'm strength 10.
Bloody hell.
3 5-ups. It's a minimum of 3 damage each, so that's 9 wounds. But I'll roll. Yeah, so it's 9.
You ready for the second miracle?
You've made what, 1 the whole game?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You knew Eldar, Dark Eldar don't like me.
Right, next up we've got this, and I've never shot an Icarus array before. Of course.
Watch his where I roll a 6.
Of course. So, I want to see what the Icarus array can do. Range 48 inches on the Icarus array. So, everything is going for the Razorwing because I can't see the Reaper or either of the Raiders. So, the Heavy Stubble will go at the Talos. I hit with all of it. I need 5s. I get 1 wound on your Talos, Lucy. And you pass your save. Right, so we've got the Daedalus missile launcher first. Straight at the Razorwing.
Are you at -1 to hit him?
Yes, because you are supersonic. So I'm hitting you on 4s.
Yep.
I hit, it's strength 7. I think the Razorwing's toughness 6. That is definitely a wound regardless, and the Daedalus missile launcher is -3. I think it's got a 4 save, we'll have to double check. But it's D6 damage. Oh, and I rolled a 6. So no save on the Razorwing, but Lucy does get 6 power from pain saves.
Please, this time.
2.
Oh.
So you lose 4 wounds, not 6, which is very handy. But next up we've got the Gatling rocket launcher, which is 5 shots. But I get +1 to hit, which means that +1 -1 means I'm hitting on 3s. And I hit with everything. It's strength 5. Was the Razorwing toughness 5?
Toughness 6.
Okay, well I get 2 wounds, and that's at -1 for 1 damage. So you get...
2 5-ups.
Yep. And then 1 6-up, feel no pain. It's just 1 damage.
No.
And I forgot something.
No.
He has a 5-up invulnerable save, so you could have took that against the missile launcher, so roll that now. Which she passes, so you actually haven't took any damage.
At all?
Just 1. Just the 1. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But next up though, we've got the Twin Icarus auto cannon, and we've got 4 shots. Reroll the 1s. We have 4 hits. It's strength 7. 3s. 2 wounds, and it's -2. No, it's -1 for 2 damage. So 2 5-ups. Fail them both, and then 4 6-ups. No, so that is 4 wounds. Leaves you on 5 remaining. 5 damage altogether. Not bad. But, unfortunately, that is all my shooting. So, charge phase, the Rust Stalkers are going for the Raider down. Here, Lucy's got Overwatch with a disintegrator cannon. 3 shots. Nothing. And I need a 5. Reroll the 1 for a 6. Do I get that command point back? No, I do not. Does Lucy? No, she doesn't. So I'm now down to 5, and I make the charge. So let's pile in and attack. Okay, so Sakaran Rust Stalkers. I am using the Cold Claw first of all, and I'm not going to spend any more stratagems yet because I want to keep my command points. So this is the Cold Claws. So the 2s miss. It's only strength user, so I need 5s to wound. But I am fishing for 6s. Yep, which does D3 mortal wounds.
Oof.
So 2 mortal wounds. Is it in addition? No, it's instead.
So 2 6-0.
No, that's the witch one.
Yeah.
So you don't get that. But I've then got a whole host of other attacks with the Transonic Razors. So 3s. And 5s. The 2 6s mean you take 2 mortal wounds, and then 1 armor save. Yeah, 1 4, which she passes. So basically, I've just done 4 mortal wounds. Yeah. So it was on 7. It's on 3 remaining.
Yep.
Cool. And that is turn.
No, it's not.
No, I always forget about the raiders.
He's got 3 wounds left, did he say? So I get D3 attacks.
Yep. 1. Hitting on 4s. That is it then.
Morale for me for the Cabal.
And you're fine.
I think that's it.
That's everything.
What do you score?
Not a thing. I'm going to discard Defend Objective 2 because I'm never going to get to it. And, well, Secure I need to get rid of as well. So, over to Dark Eldar, turn 2. Okay, so Lucy has drawn Psychological Warfare, Advance, and Secure Objective 6. She's not going to be able to get to Objective 6 down here just yet, but she is definitely making a beeline for it. So the Warriors have come back just to block the way for the Dragoons and the Armiger. As the Archon starts to move back, she's feeling very left by herself. Down here the Witch has leapt out the Raider and advanced round to here, ready to charge these guys. And I think Lucy is thinking about using a stratagem to count them as being 1 turn higher on power from pain, which will give them the +1 to hit, which, to be honest, is absolutely going to guarantee that that squad is gone. The Raiders pull back to lend its support fire against the Rust Stalkers, and the Beasts are staying back here on this objective. The Racks leapt out of the Raider this side and are going to be charging into them guys, whilst the Raider advanced this way up onto the top to control our objective. And down here, 2 Talos are moving forward. The Razor Wing has pushed forward straight into my lines, ready to take on the other Onager. The Mandrakes have popped up over at this side, ready to take on the little Tech Priest by himself, or maybe the Armiger or the Dragoon. But over this side is the Splinter-Racked Raider, ready to pour some fire into those destroyers. So, where do we start, Lucy? Oh, I forgot to mention. If you didn't see it, this blob of Hellions has advanced. I think they've got a 5-inch move, straight forward onto them. And they have 40 poison shots between them. So I'm guessing they're probably going to make mincemeat of them with shooting. Maybe shoot some at them, and then potentially charge into the Onagers and tie them up.
I was actually thinking of splitting attacks. They're shooting.
Yeah. So, out of all of this, what do you want to shoot with first?
I reckon I'm going to start with a Cabalite Warriors, the 3 that's here.
Okay, so you've got 1 blaster.
Yeah, I'll do the blaster first.
Where are you going with the blaster? The Knight Armiger?
Oh, I says I wouldn't.
He's done something. As long as you didn't point 3 Dark Lances at him, it was fine.
Go on then.
And where's your poison shots going? They can't really shoot anything else, so you get 4 shots at him wounding on 6s, so...
Yeah, just do them. I'll do them first.
Okay, 3s rerolling 1s because of the Archon. Reroll your 1. Nope, and then 6s rerolling 1s. And then 1 shot with your blaster.
Yep.
Hits 3s. Oh, you can't even reroll that.
Why not?
I meant for the 1, for the...
Oh, I thought you meant for the command.
No.
No.
This bad boy.
Yeah.
Is he going for the Armiger?
Yep.
Okay, D6 shots. 4.
I'll take 4.
3s, rerolling 1s. Reroll the 1. Strength 8, toughness 7, 3s, rerolling 1s. 2 2s.
Ugh.
Do you want to command point one of them or no? 2 5 invulnerables. Pass 1, fail 1, that's D6 damage.
No.
4, that's not bad. That puts me on 8 wounds remaining because I've only got 12. What are you fancying next?
You know what? I'll do the Razor Wing.
The Razor Wing. So, I'm guessing the Dark Lancers and the missiles.
No, I'm splitting attacks.
Okay. Right, so 1 Dark Lance at each onager, missiles at the one with the neutron laser, and then rapid fire the splinter cannon into the breaches.
Yep.
So first Dark Lance. Misses.
Command point. Do I get it back first?
You do, so it's a free reroll. She hits, 3s to wound. She wounds, 5 up reroll on 1s, and pass me in run. And then the other Dark Lance at the Icarus hits, wounds, reroll 1s, and pass. 3 D3 Shatterfield missiles.
7?
Yep.
Yep.
So 3 misses. Strength 7, I'm toughness 7. 4's re-rolling. Oh. I think that was -1. Either way, it's definitely 2 failed saves. Potentially 3. That's not good.
Yeah, it's -1.
Oh, -3 wounds. Right, and then you've got 6 splinter cannon shots into the breaches down here.
Yep.
1 miss. Forced to wound. 1 wound. 3+. Failed it. You did 1 wound. So he's down to 2 wounds remaining. Right, so these guys advance, so you're only hitting on 4s with your splinter pods. But what Lucy's decided she's going to do, she's going to put 20 shots into here, so 10 guys shoot into there, and 10 guys will shoot into these.
Yep.
So we'll work out all of this and we'll come back with the saves. Okay, so armor saves. 3 to do on the breaches, 4 to do on the rangers. Breaches. Wow, you kill that one. And then 4 to do on the rangers. You kill 2 of the rangers. So we'll kill 2 of the normal ones off. There we go. Right. Next up,
We'll go him up here.
the disintegrator cannon.
Yeah.
So you did advance, but luckily it's an assault weapon, so you only suffer -1 to hit. Where's he going? At them as well?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm forgetting what they're called. Rangers.
Yes. So the disintegrator cannon is 3 shots. 4s because you're advanced. Your strength 5 and toughness 3, so 2 3s even, and it's -3, so 6 up invulnerable. Fail it. So that's another one dead. It is damage 2, but I've only got 1 wound. Right. You've still got a lot of shooting to do, Lucy.
Yep.
You've got mandrakes. Do you know what you want to do with them?
Yeah, they're going to go with the tech priest. Is it a tech priest?
It is a tech priest. It's a tech priest engine seer. So each of them has 2 shots. Now, much improved over what they were. So you're hitting on 3s.
Yep.
The Bale Blast is strength 4 and toughness 3. So you win on 3s, but you're fishing for 6s. Well, there's 2 mortal wounds, but that's in addition.
So there's 5 saves you need.
And I've only got 5 vulnerable refractor field, and I'm dead. I've only got 4 wounds, and I've lost 5. Oh, are you regretting not shooting them for the mortal wounds?
No.
No?
I wouldn't have hit. I would have just missed everything.
Quite possibly. Right.
Talos is next.
Right, now you are within rapid fire range. If you go for these.
Or
the guys in the building.
Yeah.
Of course. So each splinter cannon now has 6 shots, which means you've got 24 shots altogether. So you've got.
You have to get more dice.
You've got 20 there, haven't you? Do you want 4 of mine, or do you not want to use the red omniscient ones?
No.
Because they've also got the blood of angels and the blood of the blood god on them as well.
Right. 24 shots.
You are within 12, so you don't suffer the -1, so you are hitting on 4s. Not bad. And then, of course, Lucy is also wounding on 4s.
Oh, there's a 3 there.
There's a poison.
I need to stop walling like that.
How many?
5.
Yeah. 4+ saves. 3 wounds, which kills 1 and drops 1 to 1 wound. Now, whilst we're over here, you've also got the liquefier gun on the rack.
Yeah.
Do you want to fire that?
I do.
It works a little bit differently than maybe what you're used to.
How are then?
I know you like the Chaos Obliterators when you've seen Beard use them. The AP of the gun is -D3.
Right.
So what is the AP of the gun? -3. And it's only strength 3, but it's D6 automatic hits. So you get 2 hits.
Ooh.
But you're wounded on the 4s. Both wound. -3 means I've got 6 up invuln. And I fail that, so that leaves 2.5 guys left over. You've got splinter pistols on the witches here. You've got a stinger pistol on the homunculus.
I'm going to go with the witches first.
Okay, so 9 splinter pistols all together. Firing backwards into them. Hitting on 3s. You can reroll the 1s now because of the succubus. It used to just be in the fight phase, now it's just all reroll 1s. So the 2 1s miss. And then poison 4+. What's that? Just 2 more. 3+ because I'm just in cover now. And I'm fine. You've got a stinger pistol from the monk.
Yeah.
1 shot poison 2+.
What is the range?
12.
Oh, so I'll have to go for them.
You have to, you can't really shoot anything else.
Yeah. Right.
1 shot. He hits, poison 2+. He wounds.
Ah, hit. Yeah. Bloody.
And I pass me save. No.
Right.
You've still got the raider.
Yep, I'll do him.
Okay, so 3 shots with a disintegrator cannon. He is severely wounded, so correct us if I'm wrong, but I think he's hitting on 5s now. I think 3 wounds is the bracket for a raider. So you might get lucky, you might kill 1 or 2.
Yes,
He's
no.
on.
Oh, ballistic skill, he's on 4+ now.
Right, so you're hitting on 4s, 3 shots. 1 hit, 3s. Failed. So there's still 2.5 there. I think the racks have probably got that in combat.
I've still got shooting.
You do. You've got this.
Yeah. Guess what's in there?
Yeah. Warriors, rapid firing with a splinter cannon, which means 24 shots whilst you're within rapid fire range.
One of the
destroyers.
Yeah.
Everything at them, but because you've got splinter axe, Lucy, every 6 that you roll counts as an additional hit.
This is the
A bit awkward. Sorry. Right, so count how many 6s.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So an extra 4 hits basically. So if you leave them 4 there as the extra hits, and then you've essentially lost with 3. And that's about what I used to get twin linked with poison. Poison 4+. Now these guys normally have a 4+ save increased to a 3 whilst they're in the trees.
I'm just going to do it here now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
14 wounds.
Yeah.
Wow. Poison butter back, baby! 3+. 1.
Better than none.
Yeah, you would have killed 2 had I not been in cover.
Yeah.
So
I'll take 1.
I'll take that one there. That's not bad, but you've now got the disintegrator cannon on the front as well, Lucy. 3 shots. You could potentially, if you got lucky, take all of these out. Because it's 2 damage and it's -3. Are you going for these?
Yep.
Destroyers? Cool.
Yep.
All hit. Needing 4 to wound because I'm toughness 5. She gets 2 wounds and I've got a 6 up invulnerable save. It does 4 damage. Basically, it kills 1 more. Wow.
He did better than everything else put together, really. I think that is all my shooting.
I believe it is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do some charges.
Are you actually, you're supposed to declare at the start of the battle round, but obviously it's new. Are you using the +1 power from pain?
I'm gonna do it, yes.
So do you get a command point back?
I do.
Do I? Yes. So I'm back on 6.
I think I'm still on 6, yeah.
You're back to 6. Oh god, right. Overwatch. So, are you charging both units? Because these are 2 separate units.
Units can you support fire?
No, but you can't attack the other unit if you...
There's not much of a gap between them, is there?
Bearing in mind, each of the normal guys has 3 shots.
No, I'm just going to go for 1.
Just the 1 unit. So, are you going for the 5-man unit, yeah?
Yeah.
So them there. So this is the radium carbines.
Oh, I'll be able to get round to them. Oh, will I?
Do you want to go for both of them?
Then that's just more shots.
It is, but don't forget I'm hitting on 6s and then wounding on 4s.
Yeah, I'll go for both of them.
Right, so I've got 4 guys with radium carbines hitting on 6s. I got 3 hits, 4s to wound. So I wound twice, but one of them is 2 damage, Lucy, so you have to do this separately.
Yep. This is the 2 damage one. What's it?
6 up. And then 1 that does 1 damage. And then 6 up again for your feel no pain. So 1 witch dies.
Yep.
I've then got 6 shots all together with my plasma. I get 2 hits. I'm wounding you on 2s. 1 wound, 6 up invulnerable save that they've now got.
No.
And it's 1 damage, so 6 up feel no pain. Which you make. So all of that, and I killed 1 witch. I presume just 1 at the back.
Yeah.
And charges. You probably need about 5. And you're re-rolling this because 1 it's turn 2 and 2 of your 7's going to get you in. So we'll pile these into here. Do you know what I miss? I miss challenges. Where you could have squad leaders fight it out against each other. Right. Should we count up all these? Oh, you've got more charges. Oh. Right. Where are these charging against?
You know what? I'm going to go against the 2 big fat robot things.
Okay. Bearing in mind they are double shooting at the minute.
Exactly. So
that's 18 shots each.
But you hit on 6s and they'll be doing that next turn unless I charge you and stop you from...
And Hellions can retreat and charge again.
Exactly. So
very wise plan.
Yeah, method.
Are you also going for these couple of guys here? Because there's only 4 left.
Yeah, because they'll not all make it into them, so...
No. So,
Can I charge 2 units at once?
Yep. As long as you say I'm charging all them units.
Okay.
So, the radium carbines. 1 hit. 1 wound at -1, which means you've got a 6 up save. And then 6 up feel no pain. Lovely. Arc rifles. 2 hits. 2 wounds, -1. And then feel no pain.
Oh.
1 dies. I presume you take them from the back every time. Right, transonic arquebus. Misses. Arc pistol. Misses. Right, this is where it gets fun, Lucy. Because I now get a lot of shots. I need 4 more dice. And I'm going to get this twice.
Yep.
Luckily, I can't re-roll once because that's only in the shooting phase.
Good. Ooh.
That's not good for you, though.
Ooh.
So that's 5 hits, yeah? For the first volley.
Can I changed my mind.
Nope. 6, 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7. You are toughness 4 because you decided. I need one more. Because you decided to use the combat drug. That means I'm wounding you on 3s now instead of 2s. So potentially a wise choice. A very wise choice. That's 4 wounds at -2, so you get no armor save because they've only got a 5 up. But you do get feel no pains, and it's 1 wound each. No, they don't have an invuln.
I've just been using him though.
No, you have for witches.
No, not for the first few lot of them.
You didn't. I only had -1 AP.
Sorry.
Oh, what? Oh, that's disgusting, Lucy. And you can charge and re-roll because of Cult of Red Grief. 7. Have you got the tape measure there? I'll see if 7 is enough to get you close enough. Yeah, 7 gets you in. So we'll pile them in. Have you got any other charges?
No, because the tech priest up there is dead and I can't charge the flying. So no, that'll do for this turn.
Oh, racks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're in. Right, so Hellions are going to be swinging first. Lucy's piled right round to wrap this guy in as well. She can't attack him, but it means that he can't shoot. And I can't make a heroic intervention with him because I can't get round.
I have smart ideas.
So, we've got 8 guys, meaning 16 attacks on these.
Yep, hitting on 3s. Eek. Eek.
I'm actually thinking about that now. Your witches probably might have made mincemeat of them, but these guys might have benefited more from the +1 to hit.
Never mind. I'm strength 3.
4.
3, but the
Hellglaive.
yeah, that gives you an extra 1, so 4. What are you?
Toughness 3.
3s.
And it's -1.
7.
So 5 ups. 3, 4 die.
Ooh.
That leaves 1. Now you do have your leader there as well. So the leader gets 3 attacks.
Yep.
But she's got an agonizer. So she's hitting on 3s. And then it's poison 4+.
Ah, no.
He's potentially going to run away though, Lucy, so I wouldn't worry. Because you've killed 6. Unless I roll a 1, he's running.
Yeah.
Then you've got 10 guys. No, hang on, 8, 1, 9. You've got 8 guys going against the Castellans.
Alright, are you ready for the PM?
Yeah. Not bad, only a couple of misses there.
Nope. Yeah.
And now, because she's strength 4 because of the Hellglaive, you wounded me on 5s.
Two, 4. Yeah.
It's minus.
Oh no, that's 4.
It's -1, so that means I've got a 4 save.
Yep.
I passed them all, but like you rightly said,
You're not going to be able to shoot unless you fall back. But then you fall back, you can't shoot anyway.
no.
Witches.
I am going to spend 2 command points to interrupt.
Oh.
Do I get a command point back? No, I do not.
No.
So I'm down to 4, and I'm going to interrupt with the larger squad. Now, it's the first time I've seen this in effect, so I have a rule called rad poisoning.
Right.
Which means any units within an inch of me are at -1 toughness. So you're actually toughness 2.
Oh.
3s to hit. It might be 4s actually. And then 3s to wound. That's 1 wound, no AP. So 2 die. 1 dice, sorry. And then we've got the Taser Gourd. So I get 1 hit. And that's 1 wound. Oh, wait, what did you roll for your saves? Can you remember?
Just that.
The first one that you rolled?
3.
Right, because you have a 4 being vulnerable in combat.
Ah, right. Doesn't matter.
So, what's that, 2 dead?
Yeah, 1 more, because I saved the second one.
Oh, you did. So, just 1 dies.
Yep.
So, that's 2 of them dead altogether. So, back to you. Oh, yeah, I should have interrupted with them. I'm daft. Never mind. So what are you going with now?
I'll go with the 3 against the 3 little unit.
Right, so each witch has 4
Yep.
attacks because you've used the +1 combat drug.
They already come with 4.
No, they come with 2, +1 for the Hecatride Blade, +1 for the combat drugs.
Oh, I've misunderstood something there then.
And then you're hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Hitting on 2s because you used your +1 to your power from pain table. So they all hit. You're wounding me on 4s. This is why you need to make sure that you hit with the witches. Slam toughness 3. How many saves is that?
5. Oh. My dice don't like me.
So I failed 2.
What did you say I'd make of these?
I thought you'd make mincemeat.
Right, and I've got what? 2 can reach the others?
No, you've got 3 and then you've got the leader as well. So 12 again.
I'll do the leader first. No, the others first.
All hit. 4s to wound.
That's a bit better.
What's that, 6?
Yep.
1, 2, 3 die. And then you've got
Leader.
right there. So the leader will have. She has 3 attacks base +1 for the combat drug, so she's got 4. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Shouldn't it be 5? 3 base +1 combat drugs, and because the others had 4.
Because when you fight with a Hecatride Blade, you get +1.
Right,
She
yes,
doesn't
yes,
have
yes.
a Hecatride Blade.
Sorry.
And then it's poison 4+, but it's -2. Pass 1, fail 1, so that's 1 more eaten to the face. So with the Vanguard being almost entirely slaughtered by the witches, we've now got 19 attacks with the racks against the the Ruststalkers.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad, Lucy. There's 1 more 3 in there.
Well, you know, if we add them 3 together, them 3 and them 3. Oh.
4s to wound.
Is it? Oh.
Only 3 wounds.
Lordy, these pink dice don't like me tonight.
But you kill the wounded one and 1 more.
I'll take that.
Which means you leave the leader alive. So I will hit back with the leader.
Yep.
I have 4 attacks altogether. I will first of all go for the Cold Claw. I hit. And I wound. So you have a 4 invulnerable save.
How many? 1?
1.
Yay!
Now
There's a 6 up save as well.
3 attacks with Transonic Razor. That's 2 wounds. And she passes both the saves.
No, what was the AP?
Doesn't matter, you've got a 4 invulnerable. You've got like a 7-up save for a 4 invulnerable,
Yeah.
like what Harlequins. So I get to attack back with the
1 ranger.
Yep. 1 hit. I'm strength 6, your toughness 4, so I don't even wound you because of your combat drug. I got 1 attack back here. Hits. I do wound because I'm strength 3, your toughness 2. And you pass your save.
Yep.
And I think robots have 3 attacks each down here. 4s, because of Power Fist being -1. I haven't got power fists. Anyway, I'm strength 6, your toughness 4, so 3s rather than 2s. There you go. And then that's 3 with no AP. 5 up armor save, followed by 6 up feel no pain. Nope, 3 more die. Not bad though.
No, not at all.
So you lost 5 there onto the mirror.
I need to quickly roll for the 2 strategies. Them things I used.
Which,
the witches one.
You've already done that?
Did I?
Yeah, you rolled earlier and got the witches one back.
Oh,
I'm sure you did.
Sorry.
So morals.
Yep.
Well, I lost 4 plus 2 from shooting. So I lost 6. I need a 1. Nope, that kills him.
And I score a point.
What for?
Because I'm making him feel alright.
Oh, what? Sorry, he gets to attack, but I can't remember how many attacks he's got. This guy lost 2. They're Cataphrone Destroyers. So this guy lost 2. He's fine. This guy lost 4. And he runs.
Oh, no.
Yep. Meanwhile, over there, I lost 4 Rust Stalkers. 4 plus the 3 is 7. I pass with the leader.
They have 2 attacks each.
2 attacks.
Hitting on 4s.
1, strength 5.
Yep.
1 wound, no AP. Pass your save. So yeah. Your Hellions are leadership 8, I believe. With the Heliarch. And you lost 5, so you need 3. 6, you lose 3 more.
Can I command point that?
Yep, you can.
Really?
Yeah. It's a reroll.
I've already used it this turn, haven't I?
Not this phase. There you go. Do we each get a command point back? I get 1 of yours back.
Nah.
So I'm back to 5. Considering I started with 6 command points, I'm not doing bad.
Right.
I've got a big problem, right? Because these are in destroyer protocols. I can't move them.
Oh.
Like, I cannot retreat with the robots.
I need to do for me witches.
Consolidate.
Morale.
Oh yes, you lost 2 and I think the leadership's 7 or 8. Yeah, you're fine. Let's clear all the casualties off the board and move into AdMech turn 2. I score... Nothing.
Yes, I do.
Oh, it's psychological warfare.
Yes, I do.
Right, so do you want to keep objective 6 or do you want to keep advance? To get advance, you've got to get everybody out of your deployment zone.
No, I'm going to keep 6. I'm going to bin advance because there's 3
objectives in your deployment zone.
Yeah.
You might draw them.
And I'm quite close with the mandrakes.
Yep, as long as I don't kill them.
Yep.
You've still, but even then, you know, you might be able to take these out. It's still autoplay for, I want to say, but it's really not.
Hey, you never know.
I don't have a lot left at all. And, yeah. Right, so I've got Assassinate, secure objective 2, and I drew Hold the Line, but I used 2 command points to burn it, to defend objective 1, which is going to be very difficult. So I'm now down to 3 command points. Do I get 1 more back? No, I do not. Does Lucy get 2 command points back?
Oh, I forgot about this and I've just plumped myself over here.
She gets 1, 2.
Do you want to reroll that?
No.
It's
Fine, what are you up to? 8?
I was down, actually no, I think I was down at 5.
So now you're back up to 7 command points.
Yeah.
Oh god. Right. Movement phase. This guy's come back. These are both pushed forward. I can't retreat these because they're now stuck because of destroy protocols. So I'll go to change it back to Aegis protocols next time. And I change it. He's pointless. In fact, he is going to retreat so that you can't hit him, at least. Is
that a vanguard that's run into the bushes?
Yeah. He's running away from the scary witches casting magic at him. Whoa. Right, anyway.
So what's your plan?
Kill something fast, basically. So, he's going to shoot his arc rifle into your Ravager. your Reaper. I hit with both, and he forced a wound. I wound, it's -1.
Oh.
And she passes her invuln.
And I've just nearly destroyed the Dragoon.
Damn. Dragoon has 1 pistol shot at him, at them. He hits, strength 5, he fails to wound. This guy has 1 pistol shot.
Who's the iguana? Oh.
The warriors. 1 wound, -1. Fail, and then 6 up, feel no pain.
Oh yeah.
Nope, so 1 Cabalite dies.
I've slowed him down so you know for battle shock.
Morale.
Yeah, that's
Right. Melter gun and thermal lance both at the Reaper.
Oh.
So melter gun misses. Thermal lance gets D3 shots.
Nice.
I will spend a command point to reroll. To hit, do I get that command point back? Yes, I do.
No, I don't.
So I'm still got 3 thanks to that. So that's 2 hits.
Yep.
Strength 8, so 3s. 5 up, invuln loose. Oh, what?
Right, we're going to have to count up how many I saved on this game.
Oh, what are you doing, Lucy?
The betrayers when I'm hitting, he dies, but damn, how many 6 saves have I done?
Right. This guy can see the Mandrake sideways with the heavy stubbers. Rerolling 1s because I've been within range of Ravion. Mandrakes are strength 4, toughness 3. I need to remember which way around they are, so that's 4 wounds. They have a 5 up invulnerable save, Lucy.
Yep.
Followed by a 6 up power from pain.
2.
2 die. It's 2 to start. And I should have mentioned, sorry, the neutron laser is going for the Ravager.
Yep.
Reaper. D3 shots. 2. Rerolling 1s because of Ravion. So that's 1 hit. That is not a wound. I'm strength 10, your toughness 6. You heard that last time, didn't you?
I did, he's got like 2 or 3 wounds left.
No, you'd lost 3.
Oh, do you count down? I can't know.
I should have moved Ravion over to right.
Go on, do it.
No, because I want him where he is. So he's going to fire his Volkite Blaster. And he hits. And this was at the...
Right. So you're at -1 to hit him again.
I would have been, yes. Still, that's it's strength 5. It's toughness 6, so it's only 1 wound at -1.
I can't see what
It's 4. And then you get your 6 up, feel no pain.
Nope.
So he's down to 4 wounds. Eradication beamer left.
I ain't looking forward to this one.
D3 shots. 1. And the 2 misses because I'm at -1 to hit you. Oh my word. Damn. And that's almost all my shooting. I've got a gamma pistol from him at the flyer. He hits, strength 6, fails to wound. And then I've got everything on this guy. And I can't shoot at them because I can't retreat.
What are you going for? You've got the Ravager down there. Murder down there.
I've got nothing to shoot at it.
I thought you had all of his shooting.
Oh yeah, I've got all of his. I want rid of that and I want rid of that. Right, so the Icarus array, first of all, the Daedalus missile launcher is going to go for the Raider to me right. I think I'm going to put the Gatling rocket launcher at the Raider as well. Oh, no, I'm going to go for that. And then I'll put the auto cannon at that as well.
And they are all a +1.
Is it all of them?
Anything, if you aim at anything that flies.
Oh, I thought it was just the one middle weapon before. Ah, fair enough. I did that wrong. So, the first one is the missile at him. So I'm hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. I hit. It's strength 8.
7.
Okay, that fails to wound. And then I'll go 5 shots with the next one at the Razor Wing, so 3s. Reroll on ones.
And 6.
So 4's to wound. That's 1 wound.
-2.
5 invulnerable though. Passes it, and then I've got the auto cannon, which is 4 shots.
Yep.
3's reroll on ones. 3's because of +1 -1. So that does wound 3 times.
-1.
Fail 2, fail 2. Yeah! It's 2 damage apiece.
Yep. Does he blow?
Oh, with it. That was all 3 fails, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so that's 6 plus the 1 that you took. You need to make 7 power from pain saves. If you roll 4 6s, you're alive. You made 1.
Does that blow?
No.
Oh.
So the Razor Wing is removed. Now it's charge time though. It is absolutely charge time, and I need to make sure that I don't die here. So, yep, first of all, I'm going to charge him at them. So you get 6 shots, Lucy.
Yep.
6s. 1 hit. Strength 4, toughness 5. That's 1 wound. 6 up invulnerable.
Oh.
Fail it. So he's down to 5 wounds.
Yep.
And charge distance. Yeah, he's in.
He's there.
Right, next up is this Dragoon. So 2 shots with the splinter rifle.
But do I wait and...
But you get if I fail the charge, you get to Overwatch anyway.
Do I?
Yeah.
Right, so 2 shots with...
The splinter rifle.
Yeah.
1 hit, 6s to wound.
Yes!
No. And then 1 shot with a blaster. Oh god. 3s. Oh god. 6 up. Uh-oh. D6. Don't do it. Don't do it! Oh!
Command point.
Really? Do I get a command point back? Yes, I do! I'm back up to 4.
No, I don't. I'm down to 6.
This is insane how many command points we've both been getting.
Yeah, I know.
But, charge.
I've never known us to get this many before.
Nah. 7, and then the knight will charge. Yeah, he's in as well.
You knocked 3 wounds down.
Yeah. Oh. And the Datasmith will charge.
Oh.
Can't overwatch because you're in combat. He makes it in. I need to kill as many of these guys as possible. So he'll actually go to there. And then Ravion is charging.
Ooh.
5, he makes it in. Okay. So.
Where are you going first?
I'm going to go with here.
I knew.
There's an extra 2 hits.
Nice.
I'm wounding you on 2s because you're only toughness 3. You've got a 5 up invulnerable save.
How many? 3?
3. Oh, and then 6 up feel no pain.
Nope.
No, so I kill 1. Are you interrupting?
I am. For the simple fact that I'm not worried about anything down there. I probably am now that the 2 heroes have. But I reckon between these 2 you're going to wipe them 2 warriors out. So.
But they can't kill it, either of them.
I know, but I can maybe possibly, fingers crossed, take another wound or 2.
Is that worth 2 command points?
Mm.
You're doing a lot of damage if you interrupt with these.
I am. I'm going to interrupt, but I'm going to go with the Helions. So 2 command points. I get 1 back.
And then do I get... Oh, I saw the 6 there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's only cost you 1 command point to interrupt.
Yep.
So basically, if you activate these,
I am.
you get... you can have 5 and your leader against the Datasmith. You can get 2 on Ravion and 7 on the robots if you do it that way.
That sounds fine to me.
Cool.
So 5 on 1, 2, 3, 4.
I would have gone down here, right, but the issue is none of them 3 units by themselves can do enough to weaken this.
Yeah. Right, I'll do the 5 in the leader, but I'll do the leaders separately.
Yeah.
So this is the first 5 on the
Data Smith, yeah.
3. Nice.
He's toughness 4.
5.
4's because she's strength 4. Actually, I'm going to double check his toughness. So yeah, he is toughness 4. 4 saves.
Yep.
-1.
Yep.
3 up. Oh, he's so close.
Yeah.
He's on 2 wounds remaining.
Right, and the leader.
Yep, 3 attacks.
Yep.
All hit. 4 plus poison. -2.
Yep.
Pass it.
Ooh, nice.
And then you have 2 on Ravion.
Yep.
That's more than 2 guys. That's 3.
Sorry, yes.
Do you want to do that again?
Yeah.
Right, so 3s. And then he's toughness 4. 1 wound,
Yeah.
-1. And I fail it.
Ooh.
So Ravion is down to 3 wounds. And then you've got 6, 7, so 14 attacks against the bots.
Yep. Oh, she did something special with a 6 to hit.
You need 5s to wound because I'm toughness 7, so just 2.
2. Yeah.
It's -1, so 4. So I take 2 damage, drops that guy.
Just 1.
No Hellglyphs are 2 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, which is why I was sweating against the Data Smith because he's only got 4 wounds.
Oh.
So had I failed 2 saves, he's got 2 up armor. Had I failed 2 saves, that would have been horrendous. Right, so I'm going to go back with the Data Smith. I think he's only got 2 attacks. Let's have a look. Yes, he has, and he's got a Power Fist. He hits with 1. And he kills. Because he's strength 8.
Yeah.
-3.
Feel up here.
Oh wait, it's D3 damage, but that you're dead anyway. So just 1 from the back.
Yes, please.
Okay, I will swing with Ravion next. So the axe, all hit. And I think it's +2 strength, but because you are toughness 4, that doesn't wound. So being toughness 4 is really paid off for you.
Yes.
But then he gets 2d6 strength 4 attacks as well. He gets 7 strength 4 attacks for the Mechadendrite. No, that's Call. Yeah, it's Call that gets it, not him.
Can't mistake me too. Can't call him Call.
Well, he was Call in the narrative battle report. Anyway, Castellans.
Yep.
4s. I'll tell you that. 3s now instead of 2s because of Lucy's stupid +1 toughness. See? Let's save 2 wounds on you. 5 up. 6 up. 1 more dies. And then I'll go over here with the Lone Ruststalker. Cord Claw.
Oh.
What? That's a mortal wound. And
Mortal wound. No, don't ignore that. Pin up him.
yep, and then wait, I'm strength 4, your toughness 4. So no, that's just 1 mortal wound, so it just kills 1 rack.
Yep.
Then we'll go over here. Dragoon. 3 hits. 2s. And it's -1, so 3 6-up saves.
3.
And I'm sure each one is 2 damage. So 3 lots of 2 feel no pains. Yep, Tails Lance is 2 damage.
And how many went through?
3 wounds went through, so 3 lots of 2. So roll 2 dice for you feel no pain. You need double 6. No, so 1 dies. Now you need a double 2. Double 6 rather. And that 1 dies, so they're both dead. So they will consolidate. to there.
You've got a point.
No, I haven't.
Not yet.
Not yet. And that is all of my combats.
Yeah.
So you now get to attack back with these two.
Yep.
So this one's the leader, gets 3, and this guy gets 2.
Yep. They're all the same, aren't they?
Yep. 3s.
Okay.
Where, yeah, it's turn 2, isn't it? And then your strength 4. Oh, that's 2 wounds at -2.
Nice.
-1, sorry, so 5 up. Fail them both. Just 1 damage though.
Yep. Right, I'll go with the witches.
They're not in combat. The racks.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, and I'm saying witches.
So you'll have 17 attacks now.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously they will have piled in, it's just a little bit awkward trying to get them under there. So 3s to hit, and then 4s to wound. Wow, the racks really don't like you, do they?
No. I've never used them before.
I wouldn't care, they're actually quite resilient with a 4 + 6+. 1 wound.
At least it was a 6.
It was, but you don't do any mortal wounds. So the Princeps is alive under there on 1 wound.
Yeah.
And that is my turn.
Yep. You score.
Oh,
What?
I forgot to do something.
What?
I forgot about my infiltrators.
Turn 3's coming.
Yep. I score nothing, I discarded hold the
If
line.
you table before you can bring them on, do they just die automatically?
Yeah, but you have to bring them on turn 3, otherwise they are destroyed.
Yeah, right.
So I didn't get any of these. I'm going to keep that because obviously I could get it. Secure Protective 2 and close. I want to keep all of them because I'm very, very close to Lucy's Warlord. Okay, so Lucy's got Secure Objective 6 still. Big Game Hunter, kill something with 10 or more wounds. Well, I've got 3 things that can be done for that. And Kingslayer, kill Ravion. Please don't. So over here, the Archon has ran for it.
Yeah, she has.
Now, this Raider was the rack one, so this won't benefit from his reroll 1s.
No.
But this has stayed still. And it's on 6 wounds, which means it's still in it. No, it's on its next bracket down, isn't it? Once it takes half damage. Lucy's going to try and take out the knight, I reckon.
Yes.
But yeah, she needs to take this flank. Interestingly enough, that I nearly had this flank. Lucy has got this flank because everything has basically moved around. I've got 1 Rust Stalker left under there. And the witches have advanced. Well, sorry, they haven't advanced. They've just moved their 8 inches. And Lucy has 2 juicy targets that she can shoot at, combined with everything that is in the Raider.
And I've got an idea for the witches.
Right.
The EMP grenade, use a command point, you can lob it, it does D3 mortal wounds to a vehicle.
And then robots are vehicles.
Yep.
Yeah. And of course the Hellions have retreated.
They can still shoot and recharge.
And they can still shoot Ravion because of the way they are piled in, and characters don't block other characters.
And we have pulled out.
Yep. This turn is going to hurt. Over here as well. I forgot to mention she did fail morale. She rolled a 6 and they were leadership 8.
So I lost the... Basically there's only the leader left and I jumped him out and ran him up on objective 6.
Yep. Which means she will score it.
Yep.
So...
I feel awful, the beasts and beastmasters just done nothing but...
You waiting back here in case they've scored. I would have liked to have seen they've got a lot of attacks each. They've got 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s, I think, at strength 4. But I think the Hellions, you didn't get to use the eviscerate and slice thing. You haven't used fire and fade yet, which I thought you would have. You haven't used the what do you call it one? The one -1 to hit, yeah.
Yeah.
So
well, I've still got 5 command points.
Yeah, and I've got 4 because I got some back. So let's move on to shoot. Okay, so shooting phase, starting up here with the Reaper.
Yep.
So it's heavy D6 shots.
Yes,
5.
finally.
But you're only hitting, I presume you're shooting the knight.
Yeah.
Okay, I will spend the command point and use rotate ion shields.
I will spend 3 command points and stop you.
Really? For +1 armour save? For +1 invulnerable save?
What's your save at the minute?
Well, it's a 3+ armour save, but you cut through my armour and drop me to a 5 up invulnerable.
Oh, right.
If I use rotate ion shields, I've got a 4 up invulnerable.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. How many command points does it cost you?
It cost me 1.
Oh.
Oh, what? Oh. This is insane. She's actually got a pen and keeping track every time she spends all. What? You get down to 4 at your lowest and she's back up to 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, actually my lowest is 5.
It's nuts.
Yeah. So.
5 shots, hitting on 4s because of how damaged you are, but re-rolling 1s because of the arc. Oh. 2 hits. Strength 8, wound on 3s, re-rolling 1s, 2 wounds. I've used rotate ion shields for a 4+ invulnerable. And then I will spend a command point to re-roll that.
Do I get it back?
Do I get it back? No. D6 damage. 3 drops him to 5.
Yeah.
You could still do something with that raider though.
Yep. Yep.
That was the Rax raider, and I think it only took 3 wounds, hadn't it?
He hasn't. Oh.
It was the one that was.
Up there. He hasn't took any yet.
I'm sure he had.
He hasn't. He was the one up here.
Okay.
He's got no dice next to him.
Right. So 3 shots with it. Do you want to go for the knife?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't get any rerolls because of the arc on here though. Yep.
Yeah.
Your Archon does have a splinter pistol.
Yeah.
Who are you going for though? Because you can't reach him, it's only range 12.
Yeah.
Go for that. So you're hitting on 3s and wounding on 6s.
Can I reroll?
For what?
1 for him? No.
Oh yes, you can actually. Sorry, you're within yourself. Yeah. No. Right, so now Lucy is going to chuck the grenade at these guys. So 1 grenade hitting on a 3+. Go on, re-roll it, it's in the middle of the rocks. Hits on a 5, just does D3 mortal wounds. For 2, drops him to 2 wounds. And sorry, where were your splinter pistol shooting? You've got him there, him, or them. You're wounding them on 6s.
Yeah, we're gonna go for them.
Okay, so you've won. Yep, 6 splinter pistols. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. 3 saves. I need another dice. Wow!
I shouldn't have. Helion's next.
How many's left? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So 26 dice. All at Ravion.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. No, I'll do 18 of them.
Right.
Because that's how many I've got. I'll do 20 of them.
So that's 10 Helions and then 2 shots somewhere else. Okay. Right, so 3s. Oh, that's horrendous. And then 4's to wound. It's not bad.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Can I have 5 dice, please? Don't roll 3 1s, Harry. And then you've got 2 more shots. Where were the other 2 going?
Him.
Okay.
2 guys, wasn't it?
No, it was one guy, so just 2 shots. 2 hits, 4s, 3s, and that's fine.
Right, the Raider.
Disintegrator cannon?
Yeah, the customs.
2 hits, needing 5s. Oh no! It's -3. If I roll a 6 here, it bounces back and you take a mortal wound.
Oh,
a pass 1, fail 1, it does 2 damage and kills him. Doesn't explode, thank God. Oh.
Right, the warriors inside.
Yep, that's 24 rapid fire shots because you're within range. And should also have Talos as well, but we have to do them separately because they work a little bit different.
24.
Is this all 24?
Yep.
Yeah, I lifted that. So 6s count as 2 hits, so pull all your fails out first. Quite a few there. And then how many 6s is there? 3.
1, 2, 2, 3, yeah.
So put 3 more dice back in. And then you're wounding it on 4s. No, you're not. You're wounding on 6s because it's a vehicle. 3.
Yeah.
3 plus. You do 1 wound, he's on 5. You do have the other Ravager up there, but that one's wounded, so he's only hitting on 5s when he shoots.
You've got to do it though.
Yep.
I'm not going to waste it.
1 hit, 5s again, nothing. And then you'll have 24 shots from the Talos. But again, you'd only be hurting on 6s.
Is there anything I can go for though?
Yep.
Ah. They only went on hit on 3s, don't they?
They hit on 4s. Two. Wow. You do 2 wounds.
Nice.
Now the question is, Lucy, with 3 wounds left, right? Are you going to charge the witches in, Adam?
Yes, I am.
Right. So, with Canicles the Omnissiah, I didn't roll before. 1 is reroll failed morale. And now because it's a new battle round, he now isn't shooting twice, so he only gets 9 shots on Overwatch.
Phew.
And I forgot about my relic. Any 6s generate an extra attack.
No, you did it.
So I get, no, because then I get like that. So 1 hit, 1 wound, 6 up invulnerable against 1. And then charge distance. Oh, do you want to charge that guy as well?
No.
Succubus can probably take him, so 8 inches, more than enough to make it in.
Is he Overwatch?
He's only got 2 shots. I can't kill you because the Succubus has 5 wounds, so there's no way I can kill you.
You can overcharge.
I will overcharge. Kill myself.
What?
I rolled a 1.
Since when did that? Oh, it's the
Plasma.
Yeah.
You can't take me to cover! I will kill myself.
Right, Helions.
At both of them?
Yeah.
And then I do want to declare against him so that you can get some attacks against him as well. Okay, so Ravion's Volkite Blaster. 1 hit. And I don't generate the next one. That doesn't wound. The Eradication Beamer gets 1 shot and misses. And Gamma Pistol from the Datasmith. Misses. 5. So you could get to there, but I think it's reroll failed charges only, so you can't reroll that. But if you go to there, you can pile in that way. So,
I wonder if it's worth.
What, charging the Raider?
Yeah. You know what? Oh, should I or shouldn't I? Go on.
You're going to charge who at? What, the Dragoon?
Yeah.
2 seconds. Yeah, he's come off his base. One pistol shot. Misses. Charge distance. Oh, look at that, you're in. Now, I had no idea what raiders do in combat. But who are you going with first?
We'll go with a raider.
Okay. It does have a shock prow, so you can potentially do something. But do you definitely want to go with a raider? Or are you going to go with the Hellions because you could make mincemeat of everything down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the heck, let's go with them.
Right, so you could get 4 in against... Well, actually, hang on, you can get 3 in against... But which way do you want to pile? Do you want to go for Ravion or do you want to go for the bot?
You know what the bot's got... Has he lost 3 or got 3?
Both.
Has he only got 6 wounds?
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave him to the witches.
They are wounded on 6's mind.
Ah.
Because they're only strength 3 and he's toughness 7.
Yep. Right, I'll pile 3 in to him.
Okay. Which means them 4 get to go against Ravion.
Yeah. So, I'll do the Data Smith first.
So you'll have one...
I meant the Castellan.
Right, so them 3 against the Castellan first. So
yeah.
6 attacks. Oh wait, it's turn 3, so you get +1 to hit now. So your 2 would have hit.
What?
You need 5s to wound. There's a 6, so 3.
Why have I been flinging my dice out of this?
That was your wound roll, wasn't it? You got 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Right, so -1.
2.
But I'm now on Aegis Pro...
-2.
No, it's -1, 2 damage.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm on Aegis Protocol, which gives me +1 to me save, which means I've got a 3 up armour, even with the -1.
Yep.
And I'm dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I am going to spend a command point to have him automatically blow up.
Can you do that?
Yep. But,
No,
what do I get it back? But, you remove the model once that unit's made all of his attacks.
So, against Ravion.
Yep.
How many? 3?
4. So 8 attacks.
Two's hit.
Hang on. I charged you, then you put... Right, no, I'm getting confused because I'm thinking it's another following turn and I should have healed, but I haven't because you retreated and charged back in. So you're winning me on your strength 4 and toughness 4. 2 wounds, 3
no,
plus.
Not very many. Huh.
He's fine.
And the Data Smith, how many?
2, 4, 5, and then the leader.
I'll do the leader separate.
2s, 1 miss. And then 4s, because I'm toughness 4.
Gosh.
2. 3 plus. He's dead. Oh no, he's not, he's alive. I fully expected him to die there. And then you've got the Agonizer, so you'll have 3 attacks. All hit, poison 4 plus. -2. It takes 1 damage. He's on 1 wound.
2.
And... You done?
No, the raider.
I'm now going to spend 2 command points. Oh wait, no I can't because the bot's dead, isn't it? Right, this is where it hurts though, because D3 mortal wounds on your witches. 3, so you need 3 feel no pains on them. Unbelievable. D3 on the Hellions. 3. I also remembered as well, Ravion's got feel no pain. So his 2 6-ups do nothing. And then Ravion takes D3 mortal wounds. 1 6-up, which I don't take. How many Hellions? Did you feel all 3?
Yeah.
Right. That was almost worth it for the fact that it actually killed the other 2 witches as well.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm down to 3 command points because of that auto blow up. That's not bad. So, Raider, how many attacks does he have?
He has D3.
I thought you said he was on full health.
Oh, the raider, yes. So yeah, it's just a
So he's got 3, but 1 is made with the shock prow.
Right, we'll do the 2
normal ones. So weapon skill 4+, and strength of 6. That's a wound, and that's a pass save. And then you've got the shock prow. Misses. It's worth a go. You've then got the racks.
I do. So
17 attacks. Well, actually, what the hell? I'm going to interrupt.
really,
Yeah,
for the sake of possibly killing one.
I could kill more.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we get them back? I don't.
No. So, Cold Claw. Hits. Wounds. Doesn't wound.
Right, 17. Ooh, oh.
They now hit on 2s because it's turn 3, so you get +1 to hit. That's better. So that's 7.
Where am I hitting them again?
Wounding on 4s.
6, 7, yeah.
That's a 3. I'm sure I've seen 7 though.
Yeah, it's 6.
Okay. Oh look, I'm dead. Like a lot of times over.
Yeah.
So you get to consolidate towards the closest enemy unit, which is Ravion. I'm guessing you're not that bothered.
No.
Right. That's everything, isn't it? For you?
Yes.
I'm going to swing back with Ravion. Yeah! No!
Ouch.
That's the data smith, and he misses.
Dragoon.
Yep. 2 hits. 1 wound. -1, which means I fail, and it's 2 damage. You don't get your feel no pain though, so it's just 2 damage on that raider.
Right.
So Lucy, you score secure objective 6.
I do.
And what were your other ones? Big game hunter, kill a vehicle.
Yes, and Kingslayer.
Neither of which you've done.
No.
Not yet. Not yet. So,
I am on to 6 points.
are you keeping them? Because Kingslayer Ravion's going to heal D3 wounds.
No.
But it's where that Kingslayer is D3 +1 essentially, because you'll get Slay the Warlord as well. Big Game Hunter's worth it because he's on 5 wounds. And of course this is wounded as well.
The thing is though, I've got very little up here to get him down and shooting. So, no, I'm gonna get rid of both.
You can't. It's only 1.
I'll get rid of Big Game Hunter.
Okay. And we move into my turn 3 now. Oh no, morales. Witches are going to auto pass because 1's dead. Helions were leadership 8.
Yes.
So if you roll a 6, 1 more will run.
Pass the dice.
Yeah! Now, had that been next turn, Lucy, you wouldn't have done that.
No.
So I need to cause as many people to run now as possible. Oh, can I claw this back? I don't know. Okay, so at the end of Lucy's turn, I scored Defender Objective 1 because I had 2 models there for 2 turns, and she only had 1. So I've still got Assassinate, I've still got Secure Objective 2, and I've still got, well, I've drawn the Machine Eternal. So Ravion has pulled out, so as long as I can roll a 5 or a 6 to regain 3 wounds on this guy, I score the Machine Eternal. No. And Ravion heals D3 wounds himself for 2, so he's back on full health. And that was almost my movement phase. He moved forward, and down here, I've pulled this Dragoon sideways to go after that Mandrake. So shooting phase. Him at the Mandrake. Hits and wounds. And 1/5 invulnerable save loose. And then 6 up feel no pain. Yeah, he's dead. Why couldn't I have had something that was just like kill a unit? Okay, so next up, the Knight is going to shoot the Reaper. Melter Lance, D3 shots. 3. 2 hits. No, I don't hit because I'm damaged. I will re-roll it. Do I get that last command point back? Yes!
Why have I nearly missed every hit into that ball tonight?
I have no idea. Then the normal melter gun. Misses. That was abysmal. That was really bad. Next up, this guy is going to shoot straight in the Ravager. Reaper, even. And he misses. Next up, all the stubbers into there. And the neutron laser straight through at the Reaper.
Yep.
Neutron laser gets 3 shots.
You -1 to hit him. The Reaper.
Why?
Fly.
No, it's only if you're supersonic.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
But if you want to spend 2 command points.
No.
Sure. I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s at strength 10.
Yeah.
Okay, do I get a command point back? No.
Do I get my 2? No.
So I'm now hitting you on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Get 1 hit. Yeah, I get 1 hit. Strength 10 to 3s. I wound. 1/5 invulnerable save, Lucy. I'd be most grateful if you fail this, please. Oh.
No thanks. That was the best 2 command points this game.
6 stubbers. Well, I won't tell you what I rolled. I never rolled a 3. Stubbers are strength 4, you are toughness 4, so wounding on 4s instead of 3s. And that is 4 saves, Lucy. 5 plus, 6 plus. So 3 fails. 3 more die. Any 3?
Yeah. No, the 3 furthest away from, yeah.
Them 3.
Yes, please.
I'm running out of stuff and fast.
Did you do this Dragoon over here?
Can't, I'm locked in combat.
You are.
Okay.
That's it.
Would you please do me the honour and hold me the Codex up so I can use the Icarus array?
Oh, this thing again.
This thing again, yes. I want rid of that Raider, but they're horrible.
1 shot for the first part.
The strength 7 one.
Yes.
Going after the Raider with that. The strength 6 -2 ones, heavy 5. Go for them.
Yep.
And the auto cannons, I will go for him. So 1 missile. Hits. Oh, it doesn't wound.
No.
And I've used my command point, this thing. 5 shots with the next one at these guys. So I'm hitting on 2s because I get +1. Rerolling 1s. All hit. Strength 6, I'm wounding you on 3s here. So that's 4 at -2 on the Hellions, which means you don't get a save because it's -2, but you do get your 6 up power from pain save. She passes 2. 2 more dead. These 2?
Yep. 3 auto hits. 4 auto hits.
Auto cannon. They don't automatically hit.
Auto cannon, sorry.
Rerolling the 1s because of Ravion. All hits. Strength 7. 3s to wound. That's 2 wounds. It's -1 on the Raider. 5 up. And then it's 4 damage and you get your 4/6 up, feel no pains.
No.
Takes 4 wounds, so he's down to 6 wounds on that Raider. So I have 2 charges. First one is against the Reaper. How many shots, Lucy?
3.
Or D6?
D6. Yep, sorry.
3 shots.
Oh,
6s. Whew. Charge distance. He's in. And these guys, 9 inches at her. 1 splinter pistol overwatch shot. No. Come on, 9. I'd need a 5 if I re-rolled it. Go on. I've got 1 left. Oh, do I get the command point back? Lucy does. I don't. But I do score objective 2 at the end of my turn for that. But down here, this guy is going to swing with his Warglaive.
Yeah. Not charging over on.
Can't I retreat it? So I got 2 hits because of my weakened weapon skill. It's I'm winning on 3s. No, I'm strength 12. Yeah, I'm winning on 2s. It's minus ridiculous, minus 3, and it's flat 3 damage. So you need 6 feel no pains. You need to pass at least 1 in order to survive. No.
No, it doesn't.
That's fine by me.
Hang on. How many points is it to auto blow up?
You can't do it.
Can I not?
No.
Oh.
I worship the machine gods, therefore if I choose my robots to blow up, I can. Oh. Basically. And he's going to consolidate into the raider, not that it's going to do anything. And the only other combat I've got is this. So I hit once, and I don't wound.
I'll come back with him.
You can actually attack the knight if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so 2 attacks hitting on 4s.
3 attacks.
Yeah, but 1's with your shock prow.
Oh yes, sorry.
1 hit. Doesn't wound. Shock prow hits, doesn't wound. That's turn. Yep. So I score secure objective 2. And that is it.
That brings you up to 2 points.
3 points, because defend objective 1 was 2 points.
Ah.
And I'm going to keep both, because as long as you don't kill Ravion, I should be able to heal him and assassinate. I just need to get that. But the last point at which you can take a morale test, Lucy, you lost 5. Oh, and she passes. This squad of Hellions has took some meat. Do you know what it is, right? I was a bit dubious about what drug we should have given them, and I think the +1 toughness has kept them alive so much longer there.
Yeah, definitely.
Because everything's wounding on 3s instead of 2s.
Yep.
Right, let's move into Dark Eldar turn 4. Okay, turn 4 for the Dark Eldar. Lucy has drawn Secure 6, Secure 2, and she's still got Kingslayer. The Archon Shara, though, is perilously close. She's going in.
She's going to throw a grenade first, though.
EMP grenade. We'll have a look and see if she hits, but basically this raider's advanced across here, so when it shoots it is at -1 to hit.
Yep.
This raider moved out of combat, so it can still shoot, but it cannot charge. Lucy's hoping for a lucky go against the Dragoon to see if she can score objective 6, but the couple of remaining Hellions and the Witches are going after the Datasmith and Ravion, and of course we've also got the Talos moving in, along with the Cabalites and the Succubus. But down here, the Hounds, they've got a sniff of blood and metal and oil as the infiltrators came in. And they're going to charge through the wall, pop the walls out, and say bye-bye to the infiltrators, hopefully, to score objective 2 for Lucy. So,
shooting.
EMP grenade. 2+ rerolling 1s. She hits, D3 mortal wounds. Does 2, drops him to 3 wounds remaining. But, do you get a command point back, Lucy?
No.
Do I? No. Right, so the rest of the shooting phase, I'm guessing his disintegrator cannon.
Yeah.
So 3 shots, 4s.
The knight.
Oh, 5s. 2 damage if this goes through. 5 up.
Don't know reroll it.
Nope, it's flat. So he was on 3. That drops him to 1. She could take him in combat, I reckon.
Yeah. Right, this Ravager. What's it called?
Raider.
Raider into the Drukhari.
-1 to hit. 4s. 1 hit. Fails to wound.
Right, that one down there. Into, where is the closest model? It's
the onager is actually closer than the Datasmith, so
it's going to be the onager then.
Okay. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. Now, let's see what Lucy is going to do with all of the pistols and everything up there. Okay, so all the poison shots coming in from the poison bolt did 2 wounds to the onager. The Witcher shot the Datasmith and unfortunately passed his armour save.
Yeah, didn't realise he had a 2 up.
Yeah, Ravion's the same. So, gotta hope that... Well, Ravion's got 5 wounds, the Datasmith has 1. So Lucy's putting them 2 at Ravion, them 2 at the Datasmith.
Yep, so the 2 at Ravion. Oh.
So they all hit. 4s. 1.
Oh, yeah.
Fine, and then 4 shots at the Datasmith. There's 1, 2, too many shots there, but 1 wound, yeah?
Sorry.
Nope, fine. 2 up armour. Then, the only other thing that you've got is 6. So you only have 12 shots because you're just over 18 inches away. And that's if you go for the onager as well. And then 6s. Oh. Nothing. Right. Charges?
Yep.
Is a Shara going after the knight?
Yes.
Oh, melter gun. D3 shots from the melter lance. 3. Nothing. Oh look, she's in.
Right.
Now the problem that you've got here is if you charge Ravion, you have to remain an inch away from these guys.
Yeah.
But then when you pile in, you can then tie them up.
Ravion.
Yep. Oh look, you're in. Volkite Blaster. Nothing. And then Eradication Ray. 2 shots. Nothing.
Right.
And I presume they tag team in the Datasmith as well.
Yep.
Nothing.
Witches.
Are they going for the Datasmith?
Yep.
You can get 3 in here against Ravion if you want. And 1 at the Datasmith.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And then the Witches at the Datasmith. Yep, they're in. Ah, they would have to charge the onager as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've got a lot of attacks though, that's the only issue. Okay, so the 5. I had 2 hits. I wound 1, so you get a 6 up invulnerable. And then feel no pain. Nope, so 1 which is dead.
Yep.
I get 4 shots with the auto cannon. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. And then I get 1 shot with the strength 7 missile. Which misses. So I killed 1 witch on the way in.
Can you guess what I'm gonna go with first?
Probably the Helions. Oh, her.
Yeah.
Oh, mint. So, let's come around here. She is strength 4 because she has a husk blade. So it does mean that you wounded me on 5s.
5 attacks. Oh.
So you are hitting me on 2s, reroll 1s because of your own aura. Reroll the 2 1s. 1 miss. You wounded me on 5s, rerolling 1s.
2.
Husk blade minus 2 or 3?
2.
5 up. Oh!
3 damage.
I'm dead.
Yay, that's the first.
Do I explode? No. Oh, how funny would it be, right, if I'd auto-exploded and then killed her?
Why didn't I keep Big Game Hunter?
I told you.
Oh, I missed a charge.
Yeah, we'll do it. I can't overwatch it because I can't see you. So 9 inches is going to get basically most of the hounds round here as well. Okay, so the Chimera, there's 12 of them there. Lucy's going to do 2 batches of 6, 3s to hit. Actually, do they have power from pain? No, they don't. And then 3s to wound, which gives me toughness.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. And I'll do
All
that
right.
again.
Yeah.
Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
13, 14. I'll have to take that one. 15.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, at least they got you a point.
They got me 1 point.
Better than nothing. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Would have forgot them.
I did forget them.
No, you kind of consolidate.
You can't. Well, if you consolidate, it's towards the nearest enemy unit, which would be this way. But you know, you're closest to them anyway. Now, your witches. So you've got.
No.
What?
There is a very small chance. There probably isn't actually none at all for the witches of blowing that machine up, killing the machine, and then it blowing up and then damaging the Hellions, which leaves less attacks to go to Ravion, which I need because I need to get Kingslayer.
Okay, so your leader can see him, and your 2 guys can see him.
Leader first.
3 attacks, 2s, poison 4+. -2 though. Fine. And then 4 attacks from the other guys.
Yep. Two.
And then 2 attacks on the Datasmith. Both hit. Strength 4, so 1 wound.
Yay!
Kills the Datasmith. Which means you've then got the witches to pile in and attack against them. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4 is 20 attacks just from them. That ain't bad. You are unfortunately going to be winning on 6s, of course.
Hang on, how many?
20.
Oh, 20. With 20 I should go a couple.
Yep. 2s, unfortunately, you're not re-rolling the 1s because the succubus fell behind.
I ran out, but she didn't catch up because I rolled a 2.
And then you wounded me on 6s. Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take that.
3+.
Oh, really?
And then you've got the agonizer. So 4 attacks from the leader. And then 6s, nothing.
Okay, that was poo.
So Ravion's going to swing back now. I think the axe is -1 to hit. Whoa! It's 2 damage, so you have to roll 2 6-ups, then 2 6-ups. Right, so that kills 2 Hellions, basically. And then the Onager.
2 6-ups followed by 2 6-ups. That was only 1 6-up.
Yeah, because you rolled all 4 dice together. You should have done 2 then 2, because it's 2 damage. Right. I'm strength 5. I wound the witches twice. No AP. 4. 6-up. Kills 1 witch. And despite all in casualties, Lucy does not take morale.
I do though score a secure objective 2.
Oh,
and
do you want to consolidate her into that?
No.
She's got 2 invulnerable.
Go on then.
Okay. But I would get her attack if you do.
Go on then.
Okay.
far can you consolidate?
3 inches, so she would have gotten in.
Are you sure?
1 wound. Yeah, she's fine. So, you score...
Secure 2.
For this one here. Not quite secure 6.
1 wound left to use on.
And you don't get Kingslayer either.
No.
Into my turn. I draw. Defend objective 3. Well, there is objective 3. I can't get to it. But I might be able to get Assassinate. I doubt it, but you never know. Right, let's see. So Ravion can heal him. Way for 3, which scores me the Machine Eternal. Defend 3 and Assassinate. Kill a character. Well, I see a character here, but I can't kill her. I see a character down there, but I can't kill her. So I'm going to try and stop Lucy from scoring 6. This guy's going to rapid fire into him. 1 hit. Strength 6, that's toughness 5. It does. And she passes her in 1 save. Pistol from him. Hits. Doesn't wound.
Oh, look at that, I've tied you 2.
Actually, well, that one's not tied up, but that one is. So actually what I'm going to do is, if it's okay, I'm going to retreat him. Because then at least I get the Overwatch. Stubbers will fire at the witches because they're horrible.
This is the one that wasn't in combat.
This is the one that wasn't in combat. And then the neutron laser is... I'm going to go for that with it. Reroll 1s because I'm within range of Ravion. All hit. Witches is toughness 3. So 5, 6 up, 6 ups. Three.
Yep.
And then the neutron laser. I get 2 shots. Oh, you want to use the -1 to hit? It's 2 command points, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what?!
Oh, I knew you'd want.
So, D3 shots. Oh, it was 2, wasn't it? And I missed for both.
Yep. What you gonna do?
I think he can survive that unless I roll incredibly badly, right? So I'm actually going to attack with that against you.
Yep.
Yeah, so that counts as 2 hits. Strength 6, so they all wound. So you've got 2 up invulnerable save, which you cannot re-roll for any reason. Are you interrupting?
No. Did you charge these?
Oh no, he is charging, sorry.
Okay, I'm Overwatch.
Yeah, he's in. So he would have gone first, so they hit. Strength 5, strength 8. So yeah, that's 3 at -1. So that's 2 damage that you take, so you took 4 damage.
2 damage each?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ravion is going to... Oh! I charge him as well. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm getting excited.
To be honest.
I'm getting excited. Got 2 attacks with Arc Claw, so they're hitting on 5s. 1 hit. And it wounds, and I think I'm going to have to check the damage on this because it's pretty brutal. Not as nice as we'd hoped. It's only -1, so Lucy passes her save. And lastly, can Ravion defend himself, Lucy?
If he can, he'd be the man of the match because he's took on all them. It's 1.
2. Damage 2. You're dead anyway. Even though you pass one of them, you have to pass both. So do you want to leave one with the Hellgrave, or do you want to leave the Agonizer, which has -2, but it's only 1 damage? Okay. So you go back with 3 attacks. All hit. 4s. -2.
Yes!
Take 1 damage, which I'm automatically going to heal in my next turn, so unless you can actually get 4 wounds through on me, which you could. And then you've got the Archon. She's got 5 attacks. 2's rerolling 1s.
Nope.
And then I'm strength 5, toughness 5, you're strength 4. 5's rerolling 1s. Glaive was -2?
Yep.
6 up.
Haha.
So Lucy.
What do you got?
That was my turn. I don't score defend 3, and I don't score assassinate. I will discard defend 3. So, Dark Eldar, turn 5. Okay, so we're coming into the penultimate round. It's not looking good for the AdMech. If we can just scrape a couple more points, we might be able to scrape ahead. Lucy has drew secure objective 3, so the racks have gone back for it. This raider has pulled up here, and basically she needs to get rid of this.
He's pulled out combat.
Yeah, but obviously she can still shoot. And then everything is basically swarming around Ravion. You've got the Heliarch left by herself.
Yep.
She's standing defiant. So
you will eventually roll 1s for his save.
Yeah.
Talos has moved up. They didn't run because I'm hoping a long charge because they're better in combat.
And you're re-rolling charges now because you got power from pain. Left the homunculus at the back on the objective just in case it continues. You know, you are almost getting domination, Lucy. If it wasn't for the fact that I had 2 models here and 1 there, if you pulled domination, you...
I don't think this would have went on this long if in the first 2 rounds I would have rolled a bit better. But anyway.
Down here, Splinter Pistol in combat. Hits. Oh my god. Saved. Next up. Over here. Dragoon.
Yep. -1 because I retreated.
It doesn't affect you if you retreat. You just get -1 for hitting him full stop. So the 4 hits. 4's to wound. 6 up invuln. And I fail it. It does 2 damage. Drops me to 1 wound.
Oh, lordy. Right, this... Oh, gosh.
This one.
Do it. I've still got secure 6, haven't I? Yeah.
So you're hitting on 5s because of... Oh, wait there. Yeah. Because of -1 to hit me and your weakened ballistic skill. The 4 wounds. And I fail. It does 2 damage. I don't explode. So Lucy is going to score secure objective 6.
Him. Ravion.
What, the disintegrator first?
Yep.
Go for it. So the 1 misses. You're looking for 3s. I have to pass one of these. You've been holding off using command points, so I can't get any, haven't you? Yeah! Oh, double 1. Slay the Warlord. I swear to God, he hates me. He survived what, 1 game that I've used him in?
And Kingslayer.
So that's 1 plus D3 minimum.
Yeah. So.
Keep going then. Come on, see if you can tail me.
Poisons from the witches. No, AMP into obviously him.
Yep.
Command point. Hits.
D3 gets. Oh, was that the get back?
Yeah.
Right, and then does D3 mortal wounds. For 1. So he's lost 3. 2 poison shots. You might as well do the 2 from the Helion as well at the same time.
I thought he got 3.
No, he gets 2 shots. He gets 3 attacks in combat. So 4 shots altogether. Yeah. All hit. 6 to wound.
No.
Nothing. And then we're going to have 24 poison shots. Still got this guy here, Lucy. Do you want to take him out or?
I don't know. Need 1 more dice.
There is no more. You can have that purple SN one.
Right, I can spirit tax, can't I?
You can.
But I'm wounded. 12.
You're wounding him on 4s, you're wounding her on 6s.
Yeah, 12 and 12.
Yep.
10, 11, 12. This is the one at the
Breacher.
Breacher. Fours.
2s miss.
Oh yeah, I'm a +1, aren't I?
It's +1 in the fight phase, so that's why.
No, then I'll wound on, wound on 4s.
You're wounding on 4s.
6, skill 4.
No, ballistic skill 3+.
It's not.
Oh, is that a Talos? Oh, sorry.
That's 2.
Who's that at?
The
Breacher. Sorry, I thought you were out firing out the vehicle. I take 1 wound, leaves him on 2.
Right, and then this is going into this one.
And that's half of the ones from inside of the Raider, is it?
No, there's a Talos.
Oh, right. You'd have been hitting on 5s against him. Because he's more than 20. Ah, it's done. I keep forgetting because I'm so used to playing Mars. 5 won't wound because it's the vehicle.
Right, the Cabal in the ship.
Yep.
Oh, there's 10 in there, isn't there?
There is, so, well, it's 18 shots plus 6 for the splinter cannon.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Right, which way do I go to?
You're wounding him on 6s, you're wounding him on 4s.
He's got 2 wounds though. I'll do the 6 of the cannon ones to him.
Okay.
So he's the 18 at him.
6s causing an extra hit. 1s and 2s missing, so there's 3 1s and 2s there, so they just stay in for the 6s.
That's 1.
Yeah.
2, 3.
3+. Fine. And then 6 against him. An extra 2 hits, so the 2 will count as 1 and then put 1 more in. And then you're wounding on 4s. 2. Fine.
Right. He's gonna charge at him.
1 hit. 1 wound, -1. Passed. Yep, that gets him in with 8 inches.
Is it worth what they've been wounding on?
6s.
Nah. Well, yeah, because that was. Oh no, you've got so much Overwatch. I'm not gonna
force me to shoot at you separately.
These could.
It's a long charge, you could do it.
They're a lot better in combat and it's not poison.
No, it's not, it's flat strength. Reroll. That is going to get it in. But of course I do get to Overwatch, so the strength 5. Nothing. I'm going to use the missile launcher. Hits, strength 7, wounding you on 3s, that's a wound. So you've got 4 pin Von Lucy. She fails it.
Point.
Oh, what? And then I've got 4 shots with the auto cannons. 1 hit. It wounds, because it's strength 7. Good God. Now you can charge the witches in. Because they're not going to take the Overwatch. But obviously stay away from that one. And then, when you activate the witches, pile in.
Right.
Who's going first?
Talos.
Okay, so
no, the witches, because
you're going to have to do them separately.
Yeah, sorry.
Because one's got a blade, so she gets 4 attacks. And 6s.
No.
This is, of course, against the wounded one. 1. passed. And then the Hecatrix, 4 attacks. The 1 misses. She's within range, yeah, you can. And then 6s. Nothing. The Talos get 5 attacks each.
Yeah. Oh gosh. 3s.
+1 to hit.
2s then.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get to reroll the ones?
No, you don't. That was only for witch cults.
Yeah. I am strength 6.
So it's only strength user, so Lucy's gonna need 5s. Oh my god.
It's 5 6s.
Uh-huh. So 3 drops to a 5+. I just take 10 wounds, I'm dead.
Do you blow up?
Yes.
Oh.
Witches. 2 6-ups.
There you go. No.
No, so the witches are dead. The Talos for 2. So 2 wounds on a Talos, and then on my, I take 3. So he's lost 3 wounds again. Oh, good God.
Right. Yep.
1 attack with the shock prow. Misses. 2 others. Miss. So I'll attack back. Oh, Archon. Oh wait, no, it's all charges then. Yeah.
Me first. Reroll a 1.
5s, reroll the 1s. 2.
3.
Oh. I fail all of them.
Bye bye bye.
D3 each.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Ow, she's literally just bit my arm. So, that leaves me, Lucy, with a 2 wound breacher and a -3 wound onager.
Oh, I need a D3 for Kingslayer.
3.
And then another one
4.
for Slayer the Warlord.
Yep, so that's 4 points. You score secure objective 3 and secure objective 6. So you're just getting 6 points in that one round.
And I was on 7. Do you want to go after your turn?
Psychological warfare, which is now impossible to get because you're not taking morale tests. And big game hunter, kill something with 10 or more wounds. That one I could get, but it's 1 point, and I've got 4. So I'm going to call that game, Lucy.
It lasted a lot longer than we thought.
The -1 to hit me on the first turn when I remembered it was made a massive difference. I didn't bring as horrible a list as I could have. I think you played the Helions very well.
Yep.
I think having the massive blob at toughness 4.
But I wasn't too sure about doing toughness 4, I do admit. But then it was the best thing I did all game, I think.
Wounding you on 3s instead of 2s, you know, that was a 20% less chance of wounding you. I think the Infiltrators and Ruststalkers, they were great with weight of dice when they got there.
Yes.
Just, you kept them back because you had no reason to shove them forward.
No, and I knew there was, I just in my head, I was like, he's going to get secure objective 3, and I do admit I forgot the racks were there, as well as the base, so I could have maybe getting them or the Talos, something moved further up, so I think it could have been a lot different, a shorter game if I was quicker on
more aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. You didn't use a lot of the stratagems. EMP grenade was very helpful. We've used that as a Tau player before. I think the +1 power from pain table helped with the witches because they weren't a massive blob, and even though it was just against Vanguard, it was helpful. What else? You used the -1 to hit you because you had the command points available to be able to do it. The fact that we kept stealing each other's command points,
that was horrendous.
Like, honestly, we must have burned, between us, we started with, Lucy had 7, 8, 9. Lucy started with 9 and I started with 6. We easily used more than 15, and you've still got 5 left.
And maybe another 2 off, but no, because I got them straight back.
Yeah, because you rolled that double 6. So Lucy's still got 5 command points left. Considering she started with 7, that's not bad. What I thought was a little bit hard to remember, your Cabalite vehicles had your 6 of Feel No Pain, but your other ones didn't.
Yeah.
I am glad now that we've got old raiders, new raiders, flip paint raiders, and Tron raiders, because then at least we can decipher what's what, but they still all fit together.
Yeah.
What do you think of each of the mini factions altogether then?
I like them. I like how you can have them all in the same army, but you can get your different traits for them. I like that a lot. And that for 1 command point to get 3 HQs is just...
3 warlords.
Yeah,
we didn't even use the other warlord traits really, because I mean, we used his because he gave D3 back. He could have re-rolled 1 hit, wound or save in the game. She essentially got a 3-up in run. And then of course the Archons was stealing command points.
Yeah.
And to pay 1 command point to get them 2,
oh, yes, well.
it paid off here because you got more, but even though they didn't come into effect. I like Splinter Axe again. I like deep striking vehicles, and it was especially handy for this to drop it in and be within rapid fire range, because you made mincemeat of them destroyers.
Yeah, I did.
There's a lot of good combos in the Dark Eldar Codex. There's a lot of different ways that we could have played them. We still wanted something reasonable to show off the Dark Eldar in this match, but still have a decent game and show a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thank you very much for watching.
Yep.
If you want to see any particular Dark Eldar builds, let us know and we'll see what we can do. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and please check out the rest of the channel.